猫姐刚才收到消息，新加坡来福士商圈10几年来第一次开始出售 A 级标准的写字楼，我带你们去看看吧。在来福士商圈呢，这边是大楼顶立，结果一转身，是一个非常有中国文化的一个建筑物，像一个寺庙。现在我到了。哇！ Huge area. Oops. Can you tell everybody your name?
My name is Naveen.
Naveen.
Yeah.
So, can you please tell us why this is level A? Like in Singapore, got A, B, C different?
Yeah. So it's called Grade A.
Yeah.
So in Singapore, there are very few Grade A office buildings for sales. The reason is 96% of office space in Singapore, you can't buy it. It's not available for sales because there is no individual title for it. So there are literally only 5 Grade A strata buildings. When I say strata, it means the one which has individual title.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have to buy the whole building.
Oh.
You can't buy a small unit. That's the difference between a strata and a... So there are 5 Grade A. And what your mini question is, what is Grade A? The floor plate has to be above 10,000 square feet.
Okay.
Square feet, that will be somewhere around 900 square meter.
Yes.
For your, you know square meters, I know. It's somewhere around 900 some square meter. But 10,000 square feet, single floor plate, no columns. You cannot have, it should be column free. That's rule number 1.
Yeah.
Rule number 2, the building should have a drop-off point and a car park.
Oh, yeah.
So when you come, you can stop your car and come in.
Yeah.
You know, Singapore is very small. Not all buildings have their own drop-off point.
Oh, yes.
So that's very important. When you enter the lobby has to be 5 meters ceiling high.
Oh, yes, that's the lobby.
That's the lobby you just, so it's so high, it's fully done up.
Yeah.
Number 4, you cannot enter the building right away. You need to change cards. You need to get the pass.
Like a security.
So we call it the security concierge.
Yeah.
Number 5 is more technical. We are talking about the fire safety standards.
Hey, you're in the camera.
So number 5 is the fire safety standards, which is actually considered the Grade A. Singapore Civil Defence Force (SCDF) gives you the fire safety grading. So these are the 5 most important differences between a building which is Grade A and Grade B or Grade C.
Oh, okay. So can foreigner buy?
Oh yeah, so Singapore doesn't stop foreigner to buy anything. You can buy residential, office, shop house, hotel, anything. Yeah. The only difference is how much stamp duty you pay. It's all about money, you know. If you buy commercial, you want to buy commercial, it's only 3%.
Wow.
In commercial, we treat everyone equally. Everybody 3%.
All the same.
Whether you are a foreigner, you are a citizen, you are a permanent resident, everybody pays the same. So there is no benefit. So you are a foreigner. In commercial, we all pay the same.
So I can buy as a personal or company or...
It's up to you. If you buy under a company, you can claim back GST 7%. Oh. If you buy under personal name, it's very hard to claim back the GST of 7%. So I will generally, Singapore opening company is so easy.
So I just set up a company.
You're looking at an asset price of, let's say, 4 million Singapore dollars.
Yeah.
That's almost 280,000 Singapore dollars.
Wow.
Which is what? 200,000 US dollars only GST, which you can claim back. And again, there is no problem in Singapore. What you pay is exactly what you get. There is no cut, there is no nothing. You just pay and take it.
Are we teaching the people to do that?
If you want to do, you can. Why not? See,
so everything that's legal.
It's everything legal. It's Singapore. If it's illegal, I can't talk.
Oh, yeah,
I will be put in the jail. Singapore is perfectly. Everything is black and white. There is no gray.
Yeah.
And this is one country which teaches you just to follow the law, because the law is same for everyone. Somebody is rich or somebody is bigger, the law doesn't change for it.
Fair.
Very fair. Everything. You will not feel as if the law is against you just because you are a Chinese or an Indian or a Singaporean. Everybody is equal.
Let's talk back about this building.
Yes.
And why it's worth to invest it?
Worth to invest. As I told you, there are literally 5 grade A office buildings in Singapore which people can invest or buy. Literally 5. And in those 5 buildings also, this one is actually the cheapest one.
Oh.
So even being a new launch, you're buying, and it's super cheap. What else? Second, the size. So today, most of the units in this building between 90 square meters to 130 square meters. Mm-hmm. That size is not available in Singapore City. Most of the units available are bigger, are around 200 square meters.
Oh yeah.
So you don't get this size, and this is the most sought after size in Singapore, because most of the people are looking in that 90 to 110 square meter.
Yeah.
That's why, and it is grade A. You are right at Raffles Place. You know the Raffles MRT station
yes.
is literally what, 20 steps, and you can go to the MRT station. You can't get. This is the center of Singapore. This is the heart of Singapore. So right now in Singapore, we are in the biggest pandemic of modern history. But look what happened. The Singapore property prices has not gone down.
No, I've been keep an eye on that for a few months. Basically not changed.
No, prices have not changed. And at the sales last month, which was August, it was ghost month, right? Mm-hmm. Ghost month is the worst month in Singapore for property, because people don't like to buy property during the ghost month.
Yeah.
This ghost month, we were at an 8-year sales high.
Wow.
So Singaporeans love property. Their DNA is property. They don't believe in stock market. They don't believe in bonds. If they see problems, they want to invest in property. The reason is they believe in their government, super stable, super fair, and they believe in the country, and they always believe that sooner or later, Singapore, people would love to come to Singapore. They need a property, and that's why they keep on buying. So contrary to other countries, so I give you an example, London, that's the question. If you look at London, if you look at last 25 years of history of London, who invested in London? London market went up because first, the Russians bought it. Second, the Middle Easterns, the Saudi, Qatari, Bahrain, UAE bought it. Then came the Chinese, and then came the Indian IT guys. London market goes up or down because of foreigners.
Yeah.
Singapore, on the other side, is pretty much self-reliant.
Yeah.
And compared to one more point, which is very important, the per capita income of Singaporeans is much higher than the per capita income of British.
Wow.
And our income taxes are much low.
Yes.
Than UK. So there is a huge benefit. So the tax benefit is huge. So let's say you buy a property in Singapore for 1 million Singapore dollars, $1 million, and then you sell the property for $2 million. So you made $1 million profit. If you are in the UK, you have to pay tax on that 1 million. But if you are in Singapore, there is zero tax on capital gain. So there is no tax on the profit. And that's why it's not only about the rental yield percentage, it is about the overall package which Singapore gives you.
Yeah, we need to put everything in the bucket.
Yeah. It's you cannot just see one number.
What's your best advice for the Chinese investors?
Okay, I don't know how to put it commercially, but I feel for the Chinese investors, I think Singapore gives you that only opportunity where you can be bilingual. So in Singapore, you can have a Chinese speaking or an English speaking with the equal. Yeah. We are bilingual. Even if you don't speak good English, you can survive in Singapore easily. There is no problem at all.
Yeah.
Right? We have good schools, our stability, security, everything is just pretty much perfect. The taxation, right? And I think that's my always I say that whether you like or you don't like, Singapore will become, or it has already become, the epicenter of Asia. Every continent has that one city which is the epicenter. So in Europe, it is London. In North America, South America, I think it should be New York. In Middle East, it is Dubai. And in Asia, it is Singapore. So that is good enough, because in the next 10 years, India and China both will grow. It will grow. You can't stop it. It will happen. Chinese are already growing. India is still behind, but India will also grow faster. The tech in India is going to move up. They will create so many billionaires. And these billionaires are the future clients of Singapore. So these are the people who will move to Singapore in the next 10, 15 or 20 years. So Singapore future is pretty much recession proof.
Such a really good big place.
Yeah.
And
The cement floor is pretty good.
I think it's a good idea if we have a salsa party.
Wow. That's beautiful. I've not danced during a property presentation. So this is for me would be the first time.
Yeah. Oh, are you going to invite me to dance?
Oh, please, definitely. Why not?
Okay.
Okay.